7. The Chariot. Cancer, June 21st to July 21st, Cardinal of Water. Mastery through change. Self-control, self-discipline, victory over the instincts. Successfully controlling some situation through the force of your personality. Confidence, optimism, and faith in your own abilities. Bravado, control of your physical environment and your body. Control over nature by force of will or technology. Having a sense of direction, a plan. Harnessing all your forces toward your purpose. A strong division between your work and your feelings. You mirror the actions and emotional feelings of those around you. Being extremely receptive and sensitive to emotions around you. You need your armor for self-protection, thus putting on a mask of detachment. Development of the personality, the outer mask presented to the world. Your identity in the world. Your ego mask, testing what you have learned. Proving yourself and your abilities. Dependence on your skills and abilities to move you instinctively through challenges. Setting forth on a journey, especially one of personal development. Making progress. Unresolved contradictions and tensions that are brought under control. Imagining yourself to be beyond human limitations. Pride, hubris, ego inflation coming from success and popularity. Victory, mastery, conquest, triumph. Chariot 7 reversed. Riding for a fall. Overconfident, rash, reckless, car trouble, problems with travel, delays and cancellations, deflected from goals, conflicts due to opposing ideas, spinning your wheels, not getting anywhere, energy scattered, out of control, anger, agitation, uproar, violence, riot, accidents, defeat in competition, usurped power, plots. End justifies the means. Ego inflation, bully, rebellion, behind the scenes work, stay at home, focus on inward journey, astral travel, hero's journey, spiritual warrior, questions to answer. What mask, persona, are you presenting to the world? What emotional reactions are you hiding? What contradictions and tensions are you struggling to maintain control over? Where have you experienced recent victory or success in your life? What progress are you making in testing your abilities in the world? Sample affirmation. By harnessing all my forces toward my purpose and controlling my fears, I victoriously meet my challenges. Bravado. A bold manner or a show of boldness to impress or intimidate. Harnessing. Control and make use of. Receptive. Able or willing to receive something, especially signals or stimuli. Hubris. Excessive pride or self-confidence. Conquest. Overcoming of a problem or weakness. Rash. Doing something quickly and without thinking carefully about what will happen as a result. Deflected. To turn aside or to deviate, especially from a straight course or fixed direction. Agitation. Restless. Usurped. To take or make use of by force or without authority. To take something and keep something, such as power, in a forceful or violent way and especially without the right to do so. 16. The Tower. Mars. Adria, Reggie, Rick, Andrew, Brett, and Neil Jr.'s teacher card or hidden traits. Mastery through change. The breakup of towering defenses, habits, structures, freedom from ignorance. A spiritual awakening. A bolt of insight from your higher self. A blow to your ego or self-image. Humiliation. Thrust down from a high place. Unexpected change or shock. Disruption. Feeling shattered. Anger and frustration. Emotions erupting. Exhaustion or burnout, sometimes resulting in illness or accident. Something damaged. Outgrowing your environment. Involvement in a drastic self-improvement program. intensive therapy, exercise, diet, etc. House cleaning, fasting, the futility of human structures and technology in the face of Mother Nature. Natural disasters and exodus, flight from chaos and disaster. Reversed, less severe than upright. Danger averted, freedom from constraints, cessation of difficulties, bailing out, aspects of life crumbling, collapse, setbacks, alleviating volatile situations, suppressed anger, pressure intensified, keeping the lid on, turning a blind eye on faults or oppression. Tyranny, oppression, clinging to established structures and status quo. Exile, imprisonment, no escape, diffusing, cleaning up debris, inner turmoil or chaos, need to detoxify, impotence, tantric internalization of ejaculation. Questions to answer. How are you improving and restructuring yourself and your environment? What are you angry about? What structures in your life are breaking up? What has shattered your complacency? What sudden realization or insight have you had? Sample affirmation. I liberate myself from the ignorance and limitations of old habits and structures whenever I outgrow their need. 16. Tower vocabulary. Bolt. A sudden movement. Thrust. To push someone violently or force someone to accept or deal with something. Futility. Pointlessness. Exodus. Mass departure of people. Averted. To prevent something bad from happening. To see coming and ward off. To avoid. Cessation. A stopping of some action. A pause or stop. Alleviating. To make something less painful, difficult or severe. Volatile. Rapid or sudden change. Oppression. Cruel or unjust use of power. To overpower or press on. Tyranny. Harsh, cruel and unfair control over other people. Status quo. The way things are now. Exile. Forced removal from a homeland. Diffusing. To make less harmful, difficult, potent, or tense. To remove the fuse from an explosive. Impotence. Lack of power, strength, or vigor. Weakness. Being helpless. An abnormal physical or psychological state of a male characterized by inability to have an erection. Tantric. Techniques and rituals including meditative and sexual practices like tantra massage. Internalize. To give a subjective character to. Incorporating values or patterns of a culture within the self as conscious or subconscious guiding principles through learning or socialization. Complacency. A feeling of being satisfied with how things are and not wanting to try to make them better. Sevens. Saturn. The maturing process. Inner work. Self-reflection. Struggle. Caution. Tests. Limitation. Discipline. Restraint. Movement. Change. New direction. Equilibrium. Mastery. Rest. Unity within complexity. Self-expression. Independent action. Correction of imbalance. Changing patterns. Awakening. Preparation. Foresight. On the tree of life, victory and Venus. Negatively. Arrogance. Deceit. Manipulation. Unwillingness to face and deal with reality.